Nas Illmatic. Yeah. Nas Illmatic. Welcome back to another episode of Chill Will Talks. I'm your host, Chill Will 174th. Boogie Down Bronx, East Coast, East Side, worldwide. New York City, you know how we do. Some people say I talk a lot of shit, but I'm just a regular guy. Telling the truth, though. I'm from the place where niggas argue all day about who's the best MC, Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas. Now, that being said, Biggie Smalls, Notorious B.I.G., Nas, Escobar, Illmatic album, Ready to Die album, came out in 1994. I'm not sure of the months, because I'm not a journalist, but they came out in 1994. Both platinum artists. Both two of the dopest lyricists you ever heard, rapper. Biggie's album probably went platinum faster because he had the more commercial records, the ones I could play on the radio. Nas did not. He had more of the street records that played in the streets. So it was platinum in the streets, but not platinum in like record sales. You know what I'm saying? Nas definitely changed the game. And the way he spoke, the way he talked, you know what I mean? He changed the game with his raps. I call it reality rap. I think Prodigy phrase that, reality rap. Rest in peace, Prodigy, Queensbridge. What's up, Queensbridge? What up, Brooklyn? Biggie just had the more commercial record, so he went platinum faster. He became bigger, I guess, as a rapper in the rap game, New York City. But they both changed the games in different ways. I know a lot of people say Biggie brought New York back, but so did Nas. He was right there. They was neck and neck. You know what I'm saying? Also the Wu-Tang Clan, but we'll talk about them later. But two classic albums that need to be picked up if you don't have it in your collection from the New York state of mind, Nas, that is. Yeah, they both need to be picked up. Nas changed the game with so many different producers on his album. It wasn't just one producer. Shout out to Lost Professor, Pete Rock, DJ Premier, LES, to name a few that was on that album. Biggie had a lot of producers too as well. Easy Mo B, Puff Daddy, and a few others that was on there. Big Nosh, you know, to name a few. So they definitely changed the game the way they was doing what they was doing. But fun fact, Nas wasn't the first one to have a whole bunch of producers on his album. Big Daddy Kane's second album. It's a Big Daddy thing. If you read the credits, he had a lot of producers on that album as well. Which leads me into Big L. You know what I'm saying? 1995, Big L's. Lifestyles of the Rich and Dangerous. Harlem, 139th Street, DITC. Dope rapper, great lyricist. Album was fire, but didn't sell too well. Why? Bad production. You know what I'm saying? He had producers that later on went to be great, but in that time, the producers that was on his album, he had bad production, so that album didn't do too well. That album could have been more classic. It definitely would have went platinum had he had better producers on that album. You know what I'm saying? I think he had Lord Finesse. I believe Diamond D. I believe DJ Premier. I might be wrong about that, but it was some few producers on there early on in the stages that weren't very well seasoned at the time to make his album blow. You know what I'm saying? Pause, I guess. But I think if Big L would have had the producers that Nas would have had, that Nas had on his album, I think it would have sold a lot more, would have did a lot more. I heard it did well overseas, but in the States it didn't do too well. But they were both on Columbia Records at the time, and they were both dope. You know what I'm saying? But I think bad production just messed up Big L's album. But rest in peace, Big L, anyway. You know what I'm saying? He still was one of the greats, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Biggie's daughter, Tiana. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Junior Mafia. Shout out to Brooklyn. Shout out to DJ Too Easy from Harlem. DJ Storm from the Bronx. DJ Smooth Will from the Bronx. DJ Ace 24 also from the Bronx. Shout out to DJ Parker from the BDP. Boogie Down Productions. Shout out to Drink Champs. Bag Fuel. Math Hoffer's Expert Opinion. $1 million worth of game. The Big Head Gary Show. All on YouTube. Shout out to Mrs. T, Harlem Heroin. Please leave everything in the comments if people got something to say. I take them all, good or bad, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for the OG comment. I appreciate it. We're going to get back to the LeBron and the GOAT conversation one more time. But we'll do that on another video. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. I forgot. Little Moscato that somebody left from the party or something. Like Moscato. But it is what it is. That's what we got today. One.